Hello and a warm welcome to a new product presentation from frunk.at. Some time ago we said that we wanted to build a frunk for the EAB and of course for its siblings as well. Now the time has come, it's finally finished, and I have the pleasure of presenting it to you. Yes, our goal was to install a frunk in the small car that could at least fit the emergency charging brick and, of course, the Type 2 charging cable accordingly. Yes, and I think we've done a pretty good job with that. Here, in the deeper compartment, the emergency charging brick fits quite well, and here under the net is the Type 2 charging cable. I'll take the items out now so I can briefly demonstrate the frunk and its installation to you. So this is now the bare frunk, so to speak, in its most fundamental and unadorned form. It is securely attached with 3 robust mounting points and can be very easily clipped in or effortlessly removed. On the back, there are 3 primary mounting points and an additional strategically placed support point, and it is simply and smoothly inserted with remarkable ease. Within just a few seconds, it's securely fastened onto the robust support buffers. And that's all there is to it. Now, I'd like to briefly and comprehensively address a few important questions that we consistently keep getting asked by many people. One question we keep getting is there a gas strut available for the e-up? Yes. We are currently in the process of having the gas strut manufactured. It's a custom-made part, so it takes a bit longer. But in about 2 to 3 months, so around June, it should be ready and we'll be able to supply the gas strut as well. There will be a separate video showing how to install the gas strut. Alright, another question we often get is about installing the frunk. Is the installation designed to be easy for everyone? Yes, there is an additional installation video where you can follow exactly which steps you need to take. But it's really easy to install and the frunk can be fitted in just a few minutes. It can be installed in any e-up, Skoda or seat accordingly. Another very interesting question is anything changed, drilled or glued to the vehicle that can't be undone? No, that's one of our core principles. So all installations you get from us are very easy to install and also very easy to remove again without ever leaving any trace that anything was changed on the vehicle. Another very interesting and frequently asked question is the frunk approved by the manufacturer? That's a bit of a tricky issue. Many manufacturers, many importers, and of course car dealers already sell our frunk. Our frunks are not directly approved by the manufacturer because the manufacturer has little interest in approving an additional product from which they can't really make any money. And that's why they don't do it. Most of our high-quality frunks are officially certified, thoroughly tested, and fully approved by TÜV. Why do I say most of them? The TÜV process is always a relatively lengthy and also costly process. That's why it always depends on how many frunks are accepted by customers and whether it makes sense for us to actually initiate this process and obtain TÜV approval. By now, however, we know exactly what we need to pay attention to in order to obtain the TÜV type approval. From past experience, we have realized that some dealers were initially skeptical. But once they realized that there were absolutely no warranty issues, no technical problems caused by the frunk, and that the frunk actually only adds value to the car. Once this realization set in among the dealers, many of them added our products to their portfolio, purchased the products from us, and then passed them on to their customers. By now, we've already sold around 10,000 frunks for a wide variety of car models, and there has never been any technical problem related to the frunk. The last question that comes to mind is, does the frunk also have a lid, or do we have something planned? No, our experience with lids has shown that they tend to be more of a nuisance. When you open the hood, you then have to open the lid with your other hand, and you basically end up needing a third hand to take out the charging equipment or charging cables. An additional layer of protection against dust or dirt isn't really necessary, since the only dirt that gets into the frunk is what you bring in with the charging cables. If the frunk does get dirty, you just take it out. As we've seen, that only takes a few seconds. You wash it out and put it back in. That's why we don't use a lid. Alright, so all that's left to say is that the frunk is now available to order. We expect to start delivering it around the beginning of May. In addition to the frunk, there will also be a rubber lip available in case someone doesn't have one yet or wants one as additional protection. And coming up next, but unfortunately probably not available to order until June, there will be the gas strut retrofit kit, which replaces this annoying rod here and ensures a semi-automatic opening of the hood. Alright, that's all from my side. Thank you for your attention. Yours, Josef, from the company Frank.